inspecting the Little Debbie bakery.
Let's eat. Oh, you informed me that Little Debbie's still alive. I thought for sure she was dead. My whole life I assumed that girl is dead. It's weird she's alive. I'm happy she's alive, but it's just unsettling.
She's alive and she's still working for the Little Debbie company.
Yes! Was she a kid when this was made? Like, did her dad make the company? Or was she a 30-year-old and said, I'm Little Debbie?
Little Debbie is made by McPhee Family Bakery. Someone suggested to the McPhees that they should name a snack after one of their family members. She was part of their family and she was like a little kid, and there was a photo of her with like a straw hat and like a play dress or something, and I guess that photo inspired like the whole brand, and they were like, let's name it Little Debbie.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and she was just a little kid.
That's how these beautiful treats were made.
That's the origin story.
I don't even know why I always assumed she was dead. I think it's because I assumed this was from like the 1800s.
Oh, yeah, it's from like the 60s or something. Cosmic brownies, and I'm just now realizing it, but cosmic brownies, it's kind of like a otherworldly astronaut theme.
And then brownies are also commonly made into weed brownies, so maybe something was going on with that?
These are some of the most famous ones.
I know. I've eaten so many of these in my lifetime. Probably not really since I turned 20. But, because I prefer this type of brownie more than brownies people make at home.
I'm more of a brownies people make at home person.
Only if it's so runny. If somebody actually makes a well-cooked brownie, I don't like that at all. It's just so simple.
So boring, and it kind of tastes like food that you would eat if there was a big under-the-water apocalypse. You and 10 other people are in this bunker. You guys have been in there for 8 months. They would open one of those big containers that you get from like Costco, and this would be in it, and they would say, these have 800 calories. They fill you up for the whole day. And like, I wouldn't like it, but I would eat it to survive.
That's exactly it. It was just so one note. It's just one thing. It's like there's no layers, there's no story, there's no bridge. It doesn't build to a final chorus. Yeah, preschoolers would love it.
You know how like restaurants and fast food establishments, the local health department gives them a rating, like an A, B, C, D?
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna become like the FDA health department today and just rate everything. Honestly, I feel like this business deserves like a C-.
Yeah, C-. Because I want, when people walk into the business, I want them to know, like...
You're going in for kind of like shitty, bland food.
Yeah. These are one of the legendary items.
Now that I'm thinking about it, Swiss rolls, isn't this kind of a fancy item? Switzerland? Isn't that like a, isn't that kind of like expensive to like go on vacation there?
Yeah, I feel like if you go to the Swiss Alps.
You're like,
is that even a thing, the Swiss Alps?
I think so.
Yeah, that's like, yeah, the Richies. Hostess has all of these same items, but they just call them a different thing.
When I was at the grocery store picking these items up, Little Debbie and Hostess have so many of the same items.
Yeah, they do. Even their logos are kind of similar.
Like disgusting. There's like a fly flying around.
Ew!
It's like slowly like turning into like rats.
The lore of it. You know how it's, you know the swirl though? Like that for some reason just did it for me where I was like, this is so cool.
You can kind of act like it's a cigarette too if you want to be cool.
Oh, a big cigar.
Dude, what's up? I could see myself flying to France, being like, I want to see what France has to offer. And I go to one of those like cute bakeries, and I'm not even joking, I could see this being behind the counter. And it tastes exactly like this.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, if you went to a French bakery and they had this, I wouldn't even question it. But to be honest, before you said all that stuff about France, I was gonna say, I feel like I've been transported to the gas station. Because don't you just feel like I could just smell the gas station? I felt like I was on a road trip in the gas station aisle. So you wanted to do A though? I would give this an A because it is so pretty and it tasted good. So I agree with you. Oh.
Are you familiar with glazed donut sticks from Little Debbie?
These never appeared in my childhood. Perfect for dunking. They don't even give you a Dunkin' sauce though, do they? It only comes with one. You know, usually so far it comes in a little pack of 2.
Oh, okay. So the serving size is 1 donut stick.
There's something so beautiful about this wrapping.
I love the sound of it.
This is...
Oh, this is dense.
I was saying it's giving dry.
Tastes exactly like a donut. Which, I mean, makes sense, but that's kind of crazy.
It's honestly really good. Like, whoa.
I up with this heavy.
I know, like, fluffy. It's
It kind of has a lemon scent.
Oh my god. It feels like you're biting into that stuff that's inside the wall.
Oh,
The insulation stuff.
I've always wanted to do that. This so far is the best one we've had.
Now this is so good.
Obviously, hey.
This is like blowing me out of the water.
Where have you been all my life? All my life, where have you been all my life? Okay, beat job.
Dear.
This is kind of ironic. What's next?
Another donut.
They have glazed donuts, they have powdered sugar ones, they have chocolate ones. I just got glazed because we don't need to go that hard. I feel like trying one is enough.
Can I just look at Little Debbie?
Yeah.
Okay. Part of me was thinking, like, I wonder if there ever was drama between her and Shirley Temple. Like, did Shirley Temple ever say, stealing my look and making a whole brand?
Tango.
I love how they're always wet. Like, how do they keep them moisturized?
I know,
like, there's a
like-
little bit of a damp. It's almost like a jungle when you put your hand in there. Why is it sweaty in there? It's actually,
from the donut sticks.
yeah, it's different. It's not lemony.
The donut sticks are buttered. I think the actual donuts don't hit as hard.
But I still love these. Sometimes I just love little mini donuts. It's literally wet. Look at all that. These like low keep going bad, but like it's literally dripping.
This is an A too.
Oh, this is an A. Bag of donuts, and there's so many cute donuts, little round things. It's just perfect.
I remember how mom getting these, but I have no idea if they were Hostess or Little Debbie because it's in the same packaging for both.
Yeah, it was probably just a mix of whatever was cheapest.
Mini apple fruit pies. I didn't even know Little Debbie did this.
I know, this is more of a like McDonald's type thing.
That's what I was thinking of. Like, I've seen these at McDonald's.
That proves that desserts go through trends because I remember I was researching Hardee's, the fast food restaurant, and one of their first items was an apple turnover. This was created in the 60s or something, and they have an apple thing. Like, I feel like that was really like a big sweet back then. Because who's ever making apple turnovers ever nowadays?
They're definitely not in and trendy.
Yeah. Some reason I don't have hope for these, but I'm gonna try not be negative.
I feel like they're gonna be kind of dry. Okay, I've never had the Little Debbie ones, but I have had these before, like the Hostess ones or something, because I remember this packaging so distinctly.
I don't think I have. I've only ever had them from fast food places, so this will be weird. Like, I didn't know this whole time you could just get them at home.
It's really gooey.
Ooey gooey, mooey wooey. The inside is really mushy.
They always taste the exact same.
They do taste good.
These are actually like so good.
But I know for a fact I would never crave them.
These snacks aren't bad. Like, they're actually good bakery items. But better things out there. And like, I'm not opposed to these. Like, I'd actually eat them, but I don't really know how to describe what I'm thinking. But basically, there's a box in my brain called Little Debbie, and it's locked up.
I know, I feel like same with me. I feel like unless I had kids, I could never see myself buying anything from Little Debbie just because I don't think I'm allowed to.
These are like a B.
Yeah, I would say a B because I honestly don't think, I'm assuming these are all made in like a giant factory, right?
Yeah, so it's like a bakery, but like it's not like an actual bakery.
So I'm saying like, I feel like this is as good as they could get. Even if someone made them homemade, like it's just so good.
When I was at the grocery store, it got to a point where I was like, yes, our parents got us Little Debbie snacks, but frosted fudge cakes? Never seen this. I feel like I'm in an alternate universe and someone has a clock in front of my face and I'm not aware of that clock because I'm in a hypnosis.
I know, what? Frosted fudge?
Even when I was a kid, fudge grossed me out a little bit because I always just pictured poop.
Oh yeah, do you remember in 4th grade though, my 4th grade girlfriend made me homemade fudge. I brought it to school.
Was it good?
Actually, it was really good. So I have fond memories of it.
This one's kind of more fancy.
Checkered background, I was kind of thinking seemed, yeah, more upper echelon.
Little Debbie had all these snacks and they were like, but we aren't appealing to like these Bay Area San Francisco people.
Oh.
And obviously we aren't gonna change our ingredients. So they said, what about just change the packaging and make a few items that look fancy?
Ew, is that the original Little Debbie photo?
Yeah, that is.
Oh, I'm glad they changed it. Something's not scary. It's rich. You aren't liking it?
Yes, it tastes like a Swiss roll or something, but there's like this weird taste behind it all.
Yeah, it's like a thick fudge. Like, they aren't messing around with the fudge word. But also, it's kind of making me think that Little Debbie at the end of the day is a Taco Bell type place. This is literally a zebra cake in a different shape.
Oh no, I'm kind of thinking this failed the class. It's getting an F.
If I was at Little Debbie headquarters and they brought me in as someone to test the new items, I would say, yeah, I don't know if this will do that good because it's not really doing that much. And I feel like the photos are a little bit deceiving because you see that and you think you're getting a candy bar type experience. Then you just get this weird cake.
Little Debbie, stop.
Yeah.
Fudge rounds. We already talked about this before we filmed this video, but me and Lucas, we both think of the same thing. The Megan Thee Stallion Dua Lipa song, but Megan Thee Stallion says something like, okay, get your nut butter in my fudge round, or something like that.
Immediately it just grosses me out. I remember that lyric always grossed me out, and I actually don't think I've ever had a fudge round.
Okay, that's the thing about Little Debbie, like, so many of these that we never had. I've only had like 5 of them.
Ew.
I'm assuming that this is a very popular result because I went to 3 different stores. You could only find it in the big pack.
I do think this is one of their staples because even when I heard that lyric fudge round, how do I know what it is? If she said mini apple fruit pies, I wouldn't know what that was, but everyone's heard of fudge round.
Cute design.
Oh, I didn't realize it's a cookie.
Oh, it's kind of like an oatmeal cream pie situation.
Oh, I love oatmeal cream pies. This type of energy just reminds me of after school. It always is the vibe. Look through the cabinet after school and get some of this type of stuff.
This is further proving the whole Taco Bell theory because it just tastes like a cosmic brownie, but just a little bit different.
Yeah, like it tastes good, but for some reason I don't like it for some reason.
It tastes very chocolatey.
Mm.
Since these foods are so processed and stuff, I think that hinders the flavor so much. There's a whole list of ingredients. It's so chewy, and I'm just assuming the reason why it's so chewy is because they had to add so much like syrups and shit.
Yeah, because how long do these last? This would last... Oh, these are actually expiring pretty soon. They're expiring in 1 month.
Oh, I thought these would last 5 years.
I'm gonna say a B-.
That's accurate.
Oh, I've always loved the birthday cake ones.
Okay, I don't remember these.
I remember having like birthday cake zebra cakes and like just birthday cake little things like this.
This is the whole theme with Little Debbie. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Same packaging as the frosted fudge.
Oh, so basically they had a machine for the little fudge cakes and they thought, let's do different colors.
Okay, this is cute.
Happy birthday.
Oh. Okay. It actually tastes like birthday cake.
Why would you ever make a cake at home? It's actually a waste of time.
So good.
That tastes better than any cake box mix. Don't ever make a cake again.
This tastes just as good as Fun Fuddy, and Fun Fuddy is my favorite boxed cakes mix. I just know for a fact if you went to the best bakery in your town, it's gonna taste the same as this.
It won't even be as good. I just love birthday cake flavor. Like, I think this might be one of my favorite sweet flavors. Like, I'm picturing myself eating this birthday cake milkshake, this birthday cake ice cream cone. Like, I just love whatever that, is it just vanilla?
That's what I was just gonna say. What is the birthday cake flavor?
I think it is just vanilla with sprinkles.
No, but
what
it's
is
like
the
a whole
flavor?
level
But
of
how do you
vanilla.
describe this flavor, though? I actually want to know how to describe it. I said it tastes like sprinkles, but what does sprinkles taste like? Is this just sugar?
For sure, vanilla, but mixed with like a sugar cookie. I don't get it because I've had so much vanilla ice cream and stuff, but this is a different type of vanilla.
It is like a sugar cookie type thing.
A, obviously.
Yeah, A+.
Fully busted. Get cream everywhere. We're doing another birthday cake. Mini muffins. They have chocolate chip, blueberry. This is another one of them. We aren't gonna fully bust it. We're just gonna try this.
Okay, I'm actually excited because I usually be the type of person to get the blueberry one.
Look at that guy in the corner.
Oh my god, the Muffin Man? Wait, download our free ebook? So they're doing stuff to innovate. Whoa. They have all these QR codes. Like, there is someone putting their Gen Z spin on things. Oh my god, I love how the serving size they have per one pouch, but then also just per the whole cart. Because they're like, girl, you're gonna eat it all.
Wait, this whole box, it's only 930 calories?
I know, so you could bust this down as a meal.
Oh yeah, but for some reason I thought the whole box would be 5,000.
There's another thing where no one can make muffins this good.
These aren't even that good.
It's so moist.
I've had muffins that are better than this.
No, you'd have to add butter. I have a memory of like being at a hotel last year and getting a muffin, having to add all this butter, and it still wasn't this good. Because I think I also love how processed it is. Like, look. I take a bite, wiggle it around, it's all intact. You know, if you have a homemade one, it all just crumbles and it's all just homemade and gross.
I'm actually gonna disagree. I actually like homemade ones better, but I get your point about it crumbling.
For me, it would be an A.
Oh, I still think it's an A.
Like, you know, Subway got sued because they said their bread was made out of yoga mats? Like, how is this not a yoga mat?
If we laid out 1,000 of those, we could lay it on your floor, and over the next month, if we kept doing stretches on top of it, it would form into a yoga mat and just fully be functional as a yoga mat.
And it would never go bad either.
strawberry shortcake rolls. I don't think these are
Oh.
seasonal. I think they're just like a permanent thing they do.
This looks interesting. It's a Swiss roll, but yeah, filled with strawberry filling.
Strawberry shortcake is always so pretty.
So satisfying. I remember there was a while where I wanted to make a strawberry shortcake cake because we had it in New York and it just looked so pretty.
Wait, it's not like Swiss rolls. There's only one comes in a pocket. It's not two.
Oh, so it might be more rich. Also, this looks way more fresh.
I know, this like looks like I just bought it from like my neighbor. Oh.
It's all up on. I love when they're on this little like note card.
Yeah, paper sheet thing. Puckle up.
Oh my god.
That's actually like hitting.
You know how with the Cosmic Brownie I was saying it didn't have layers, it didn't have a final chorus? Like, that was a full motion picture.
Yeah, this is my new favorite one of the whole video.
Whoa, that like exploded in my mouth. No, it became like I ate it and then it was just bang and like it was hitting all these different parts of my tongue and going up in my roof of my mouth and it was just crazy.
I'm just picturing like Rotten Tomatoes for movies. I just know that after a while, these Rotten Tomato critics would start saying, it's a 40% because they want to be different. But can we just all agree it's a 100%?
I know, a classic. The fly's on your head now.
Ew, what disgusting.
Even though I've been having just one bite of each, I do feel like this mild irritation in my stomach. Oh, this is an A.
Yeah.
Yeah, who cares about the ingredients, obviously. Wait.
What?
I thought this was Hostess.
No, this is Little Debbie, and it's actually their very first item, Oatmeal Cream Pie.
Oh my god, this is something that we always had at the house. And when you mentioned this earlier in the video, I was thinking, oh dang, that isn't a Little Debbie brand though. But so I'm confused, like she owned everything.
I think these might be my favorite Little Debbie snack when I was a kid.
That's why I didn't like the Fudge Rounds, because they're the same vehicle, but it wasn't nearly as good. So obviously I'm gonna hate it.
A lot of these desserts, the very first ingredient is corn syrup.
Oh, that's good.
We can all say, these are bad for you. It has all these bad ingredients. No, it's not. It's oatmeal. Oatmeal is good for you.
Oh yeah, those same people who say it's bad, go on their little TikTok and say, make overnight oats, it's so good for you. It's like, pick a lane.
Oh, okay.
Shrinkflation.
Yeah! Oh, we just got bigger. I don't know. These are like a totally different flavor than the other ones.
I know, is there like a weird flavor? I'm not kidding. What? I don't know if it's from like mixing all these flavors, but actually I'm getting an odd flavor.
No, I actually am getting that too. I'm like really trying to hone into it.
This is the first one I've eaten that actually tastes artificial. Like I'm getting like a chemical type flavor. I feel like my mouth's like foaming now. Like, you know if you sprayed like Pam cooking spray in your mouth? Like, I feel like I'm getting that.
Kind of what you're talking about. With these desserts, have you realized that once you have a few of them, your mouth feels very filmy?
Oh,
like
yeah.
there's a layer of something in my mouth that I can't get out. Even though I said this was my favorite dessert, like I'm honestly thinking C.
Yeah, it didn't age well. Ooh.
Spinwheels. I love the design, but I've never had it.
Yeah, just from my memory, whenever something looks like this, I always love it. I love like
Pecan?
this.
It's pecan.
Ooh, yeah, I love like honey bun, cinnamon rolls. Like that's my lane.
Pecan pies are so good.
We're entering into Lucas territory. So I'm not really into the chocolates.
Oh, okay. Wait, they have a little recipe in the back to turn it into waffles.
What?
It's just a little tiny girl.
Oh my god, I know if I ate these as a kid, my favorite thing would be unraveling it. But just look at that beauty.
Wait, it's a cinnamon roll. A legit pecan cinnamon roll.
If I would have had these after school in 4th grade, kept them in the plastic wrap, put them in the microwave for 10 seconds, and that would have enhanced it.
And I'm assuming if our mom did get these, would have had 5 of them. So I'm assuming maybe that's why she didn't get them, because it's not enough bang for your buck.
As you get deeper into it, it's more moist, but could be a lot better. Like they need to, you know how the donuts had that sweaty effect? They need to make that sweaty effect in these plastic things.
These Spinwheels, first Pillsbury cinnamon rolls, those are worlds apart.
To be more ooey gooey, mushy, stretchy.
So even though I love it, I think we should rate it D because there's a lot of improvement.
Oh,
good it needs to be.
I would have given it a B. Maybe a C to meet in the middle then?
Yeah, let's do C.
C.
Oh, she came out from her hiding. She's back.
I didn't know that this was Little Debbie either.
You didn't?
I thought this was Hostess.
Oh.
I don't know about you, but I'm not kidding. This was my favorite thing ever as a kid. Like, this was the best dessert ever to
Cook
me.
it in the microwave?
Yeah.
I remember having these for breakfast. Like, I remember I was kind of fancy. Did you ever do this because it was so hot? Actually using a fork to cut it.
Oh, I do remember
actually
that.
doing
I
It
remember
was
burning my
OP.
tongue too, eating these.
I said Oreo oatmeal cream pies are my favorite. These might be my favorite.
These are 100% my favorite. I was obsessed with these.
Should we cook it in the microwave so we can like fully like have like a sentimental moment?
If we're gonna eat it, might as well eat it like how it's meant to be eaten. That got damp. It's so good for you. All those plastics going into it. I'm scared. Oh my god. It's so soft. It evaporates in your mouth. Your tongue absorbs it.
It's just what I remember. It's A, obviously.
That is the best one. Holy mackerel.
I might go as far to say honey buns are my honey bun.
Same. Holy.
Star Crunch. I was introduced to these freshman year of high school. Someone brought them and like she kind of made it a moment. I remember she was like, "You want to try one?" And I said, "I've never had one." I remember thinking they were good, but she was like the biggest fan of them. The girl that let me have one.
That's what's so weird. I'm not kidding. My first memory of these is someone hyping it up to me. I think it was our older sister, but like I was like 9 years old and we hadn't really had them, and then we got them and said these are like a whole other thing. And then I realized like, oh, these are like very iconic. Like, they're like one of the most iconic things of Little Debbie.
Cookies with caramel and crispy ice.
I don't have high hopes looking at it. I think it might be more about the aesthetic, the space, the star, the moon, like the name.
Okay, this is weird though. When I see the packaging, I picture a bar, like a popcorn bar. But then it just is this? Pathetic to me. Goop. Oh, actually I get it. Because I taste the caramel, tastes Rice Krispie.
It's just like all puffy and nice, not hardened. And also just the name alone, like, because when I took the bite in, I kind of laughed because I was thinking of Stars Dance by Selena Gomez. I can make the stars dance.
I wasn't expecting this, but like, do you agree that it's an A?
It's just like a cute thing. These give more afternoon vibes to me, which I don't really picture dessert.
This isn't dessert.
It's a snack.
It's like, it's a snack.
Oh, this is one of their best sellers. And I know I'm gonna love it because I just love this little basic vanilla cake. Up. It always comes with two. One for me, one for you. Remember how that was their song back in the day? Or was that on when you were a kid?
Wait, that was Little Debbie's song?
Got ya. Frank.
Oh, it wasn't their song?
No.
Oh.
This is what I'm talking about when I just want something basic. I just love this. I just realized I'm not a chocolate person. I'm this type of vibe. I'm cinnamon rolls, white cake.
How is it actually good?
I just picture someone having this big house in Connecticut, people working on their house, and like a housemaid, and like she brings them out tea, and then also a homemade one of these, and they're looking out at like the lake or whatever, and being like, just elegant.
Fully proves what we were talking about earlier. Like, this isn't a dessert. It's a snack.
Yeah, this is a little tea time thing. 100% an A.
Oh, same with me. I think A. Can I just say WTF? I've never seen these in like, I know they have Nutty Buddies, but Crunch peanut butter bars?
I mean, I do love the look of them. I'm not very consistent as a person because I was saying I don't like chocolate, but I love chocolate with peanut butter.
Oh.
Like a Reese's thing.
If a dessert has peanut butter, it's going down for it.
I don't know why. I know a lot of times they have it blown up, but I was picturing bigger.
Candy bar type thing.
I'm just so in confusion. Doesn't look like the photo because there's air in it.
What's the difference between this and a Nutty Buddy? There actually isn't a difference.
Shittier version of that one Girl Scout cookie peanut butter patties.
Yeah.
Is my hand shaking? You can actually taste it. It's just like shitty.
Definitely be world's better somehow. I don't know how, but it could be.
I think this would be more of a D.
I agree because like if I was gonna have a peanut butter dessert, this would be like 310th on the list.
Oh yeah, this would be like, even if it was the last thing on earth, you probably wouldn't have it that much. Nutty Buddies. I was very confused when Jacob pulled these out because I thought these were Nutter Butters. I'm not kidding, this is my own personal Mandela effect. When I was a kid, these weren't called Nutty Buddies. I understand these Mandela effect people, like that is not what it used to be.
Why does Little Debbie put so much effort into some of their snacks? This snack has its own text, own font. It has a whole design on the back. But then let's go back to the Crunch bars. It just shows a boring orange package. Like you can kind of tell they have favorites and they know who's winning. Like you remember having this though, right?
Yeah, and I've seen these recently because like our dad always has them in the fridge.
I know, but he does this, but do you remember doing this? Putting these in the freezer?
I don't know. I think I would have them raw because I liked like dissecting them. Doesn't it give the vibe of like a disordered eating?
Yeah. Isn't eating like this like a symptom of disordered eating?
But then it proves that isn't true because like as
Oh yeah, because
kids.
like the thing about it is like I just genuinely like doing it. I actually think these are god tier, like A.
And our dad loves them, so as daddy's boys.
This looks exactly like the frosted fudge things. Devil squares, me and Lucas are talking about. I'm surprised they even have devil in the name since it's from the South, Christianity.
I know. You know the people at the Little Debbie factory were so mad when Lil Nas X did his devil stuff and then they go and have a devil square dessert. I've never even heard of this. But is it called the devil square? Because like it's so good.
Chocolate sometimes called like devil's chocolate cake.
Oh,
And is that the reason?
I think it is because it's just so good. It's so good it must be wrong.
More salt than the others. Like I can actually taste the salt.
Yeah, this is literally just a ho-ho.
This tastes exactly like the other chocolate ones we have. Like, I think something about Little Debbie is that they don't have variations of chocolate. I think they just have one flavor of chocolate and they use it for all their chocolate desserts. And I know chocolate is just one ingredient, but you know how these other like chocolate places, they have so many different types of chocolate?
I don't like the Little Debbie chocolate.
It doesn't have enough flavor or something. Like, this isn't devil squares. Like, I would just say these are Jesus squares. Like, I don't believe the devil made it. This is getting an F.
Yeah, I
Failing.
hate it.
failed
I
this
actually hate it.
Same. Peanut butter cream pies.
Oh, okay. I was so scared that it said apple pie because I saw the word pies and I was like, ew, an apple pie thing.
Peanut butter has such a chokehold on like all of these Americans, it seems like, including me. Like,
In the vibe I'm in right now, the vibe my mouth's in, like you said, if you have a film in your mouth, I feel like I'm gonna choke on this. I'm picturing it to be so dry.
I love how it actually looks like it was baked in the oven today. Like that looks like fresh.
Back of one of these, it showed a girl in the factory and like she was making it with love. I'm gonna barf.
Okay, yes, it's dry, kind of like not that good, but I just love peanut butter.
It actually is good. I feel like I'm just over it.
Okay, but like, do you agree that it's an A?
No, it actually is so good because I pictured this would be someone, your grandma would make this.
Oh, yeah,
It's
like-
homemade. Aren't you kind of surprised they left it like this though? Because it looks so boring visually. There's not like any contrast of colors.
If you were a kid, this isn't very enthralling.
Yeah, especially when you look at the other offerings they have.
When they introduced peanut butter cream pies, they were trying to appeal more to adults.
This gives me the vibe of a retired couple. This would be in their little fridge and they'd have one every now and then with lunch sometimes.
You agree that it's A though?
Yeah, I would say so. I was in so much pain while eating it.
Jelly cream pies, the strawberry flavored.
Oh, so this is also a cream pie, but it's different. It's more like the whole thing is covered in chocolate.
Historically, strawberry and chocolate, I'm not a fan of.
Ew, that didn't hit me till you just said it. Like the thought of those flavors mixed together makes me want to barf.
I don't know if I'm just being a hater, but something about this grosses me out.
Poop patty. It could be good. It might be like a peanut butter and jelly type thing. Oh, strawberry pole, bouncy.
Yeah, it's like a trampoline. Wait,
I really like it.
Little Debbie chocolate sucks? So it actually works because you can't really taste the chocolate.
Oh, the chocolate's just for show, which I like. It gives it a little bit of an
Part of me thinks the chocolate is literally just plain candle wax that they put food dye in, and it's not even chocolate.
After having whatever string we just had of Little Debbie snacks, this feels like it refreshed me. It's like a fresh burst of air. Like I was thirsty before, but now I'm not.
What I'm like realizing is that I actually love when these desserts have some fruit in them. And I know that fruit is just jelly, but it just makes it more fresh and fun to me.
Yeah, it feels so light. Like it's not heavy, it's more just a trampoline, little cushion. It's just fun.
We're doing an A, right?
A for sure. That was just, even the packaging I love. Pink.
We've tried 21 Little Debbie snacks. I would say that's 85% of the brand. Since we're the Food Health Administration Department today, if it was a restaurant, what grade are we putting on the outside?
A. Just because they had a lot of flops, but the hits really hit.
B plus?
Yeah, B plus.
Yeah, I think B plus because I want people to know when they're walking in. Yes, it's actually delicious, but you're gonna have to pick the right menu items.
Oh yeah, and you might be horribly disgusted if you pick the wrong one.
Let's end this video both doing a Little Debbie smile.